Welcome to lecture number 14. Students, in this lecture, we shall discuss presentation. Presentations are very common in these days in educational institutes and organizations when you need to show your plan, your strategies to your team, or you want to train your juniors. And similarly, in educational environment, when a teacher teaching to his students, in past blackboards and whiteboards were being used, but now computers brought revolutionary changes. Projectors are used. Your presentation is shown on large screen, and in this way, teachers teach their students, and an employee, a manager, or a team leader can guide his employees and his team. He can discuss his plan. So presentation is very useful. There are many projects in freelance market, and people hire those people who can make good presentations. Presentations can be made in different software tools, but one of the most common is Microsoft PowerPoint. This lecture consists of two parts. In the first part, we shall discuss theoretical, and in the second part, you will see the practical demonstration of PowerPoint, how to make presentations. So let's start our lecture. In this lecture, we shall discuss presentation, presentation aids, tools, thinking process, presentation tips, components and sections of presentations, and rules for presentations. First of all, we shall discuss what is a presentation. Presentation is a mean of communication which can be adopted in various speaking situations, such as talking to a group, addressing a meeting, briefing teams to be effective step-by-step preparation. The information used for presentation should be carefully considered. You can earn by doing presentation projects posted in freelance marketplace. The information will be provided by the employer in presentation. It does not mean that a person speaks all the way, but there are presentation aids to make it effective. Presentation aids. These are the things which you can use in your presentation to make it attractive and more understandable. Writing, images, data. Tools and purpose of presentation. It highlights the key points of presentation. It appeals to the visual senses. It is short, concise, and to the point. Thinking process. It is very important to think about a presentation before preparing it. There are many ways of thinking, such as mind mapping and flowcharts. What is in the process of thinking a presentation? Frame your story, plan your delivery, develop stage presence, putting it together. PowerPoint presentation tips. You should know following things before preparing a presentation. First of all, what is the purpose of presentation? What are your audience and its prior knowledge? What are effective headlines of the presentation? What should be the body of the presentation? What should be the right closing of your presentation? Make sure all of your objects are properly aligned and formatted. Take advantage of PowerPoint's shapes. Keep your presentation simple but effective. Components of a presentation. Content. It means what is to be written and spoken. Design. It means what is the color, style, and design of slides. Delivery. It shows what is its delivery, automatic, by click, or animated. Sections of presentation. Introduction, subsections, headings, body text, images, graphs, or tables. Conclusion. These are the sections of a presentation. Rules for presentations. A rule of 10, 20, 30 can be followed. It's a rule for live presentation. There should not be more than 10 slides. The duration of the presentation should not exceed 20 minutes. The font size should not be more than 30. The second rule is 6 by 6 rule. In this rule, any text to 6 words per line and 6 lines per slide is maximum, but it should be concise and readable. Heading attracts your audience. The heading should promise benefits, story, and provoke curiosity. The heading should be short, concise, and curious. How to make presentation? PowerPoint. In PowerPoint, practically you have to make presentations. It is a practical session, and you will go through this practical session in the second lecture of this series, that is the lecture number 14B, where I will show how to make a presentation, and you will see the hands-on experience, how to make presentation, how to use different options. For example, you need to add text, tables, pictures, and so many other things. So these steps from step 1 to onward related to the practical work. So I am passing it. How to create an effective presentation. You can use following techniques to make your presentation more effective and attractive. It is very important to minimize the number of slides. It will keep your audience attentive, interested, and having clear message. The font size of the presentation should be audience friendly. It should be read from distance, so 30 or above is the appropriate for your audience. Keep your text style simple because it will make your audience to listen you instead of gazing or reading the screen. Use of bullets and single line information is very effective. Charts, pictures, shapes, and graphs can be added to make your presentation more expressive and effective. The labels of charts and graphs should be understandable. The background of slide should be consistent and subtle to make your slide eye-catching. It is good to check spelling and grammar of your slide content. It will maintain your respect among the audience. Thank you.